Welcome back to our channel. We're Jenny and Kevin, and we're vlogging our travels and getting ready to move to Mexico. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe.
As we transition into a new year, we want to share with you some of the most valuable lessons we learned from 2020 and some of our goals for 2021. We see this as an opportunity to reflect on those lessons learned and the growth from last year, and to really start envisioning those things we want to make happen in 2021. So as we go through those things, lessons learned, and those goals, we also want to know if any of it resonates with you. So please let us know in the comments below so that we can encourage each other and start off the year with each other's support. So here are some of the lessons we learned from 2020. I've got 3 of them for you. This first one taught us a lot about the importance of continuing to do the work to destigmatize mental health. The COVID pandemic brought on what seems like a mental health epidemic along with it. And it became clear that it was more dangerous not to talk about it. For example, before this year, I don't think that we had ever practiced having conversations about mental health with our families, much less our parents. Mental health is more of a taboo in Latino cultures, and it's often not taken seriously. So as kids, if we cried, the response was always, "Stop crying or I'll give you a reason to cry." Our parents never really learned how to talk about mental health, so of course they never taught us. So when 2020 challenged us to learn more about mental health, then it finally gave us the tools to be able to have some of these conversations with our parents. So to find a silver lining here, I think that this pandemic has at least made a positive impact on the conversations that we've been able to have about mental health, especially with our parents and family. Lesson number 2. 2020 taught me that we are more resilient than we think. This pandemic brought it all. Illness, police violence, civil unrest, mental health issues, deaths in the family. We could go on and on. But the main thing we've learned from this series of unfortunate events is that we're much more resilient than we think. Raise your hand if you feel you hit your lowest point at some time this year. When we feel that low, we often forget how strong we really are. And it might even feel like things are never gonna get better. I definitely felt like that. I started therapy back in May, and it wasn't until this November that I started to feel like myself again, and I realized that I was learning new things that were improving my quality of life. And now when I look back at how helpless I used to feel, I realize that I've always been this resilient. We forget sometimes, and other times it takes time to realize these things. So whatever it is that you might be going through, don't give up on yourself. No tengas miedo a empezar de nuevo. Te puede gustar más tu nueva historia. Don't be afraid to start over. You might like your new story. This can be applied anytime, any year, pandemic or not, and you don't have to wait for January 1st to start a new goal. Every day is an opportunity to write your story, and you get to decide whether you're writing the next page, the next chapter, or starting a whole new book altogether. In our case, we've decided to start a new book because moving to Mexico is kind of like starting all over again. We feel a lot of mixed emotions about this, like excitement, we're anxious, happy, and even a little bit scared. But it's like Ralph Waldo Emerson said, fear defeats more people than any one thing in the world. So you can either like the life you're living or you can live the life you like. It's up to you.
So here are our goals for 2021. We're gonna share our top 5. Number 1, finding a new home in Mexico. Ultimately, our dream location is to move to Mérida, Mexico, but we're very interested in exploring the coast of Mexico. States like Veracruz, Oaxaca, Campeche, Tabasco, and Yucatan.
It's more like we want to be very sure that we're gonna make Mérida our next home. So over the next few months, we're gonna take the opportunity to experiment with a few different cities as we make our way towards Mérida. Starting off stay tuned so you see where we land first.
Grow the YouTube channel. Every view, every comment, every like helps this channel grow. So please share with a friend and encourage them to subscribe, as it will help us grow this YouTube channel. Stay committed to our fitness goals no matter where we are. 2020 was a quarantine year for us, but it was also a fitness year for us. We started working out, and it cost us a lot of effort to make it a lifestyle. We quit the gym but made exercise and nutrition part of our daily routine. It's definitely going to be a challenge to keep this up in Mexico. Seeing the empanadas, the tacos, and all the fritangas, there's just so much food, I don't even know if we'll be able to resist. Y'all know we love to eat. and it's called Eat, Baila, Travel for a reason. So if y'all want to find out how we try to stay fit, comment below and let us know what you think or if you would be interested.
Another goal of ours is to make sure that we continue to pursue our personal interests. So for me, that means reconnecting with my passion for dance. This year in 2020, I really let go of this thing that made me happy because I kind of just lost the desire. And as we move forward into the new year and I start to feel like myself again, one of my biggest goals is to make sure I reconnect with dance and grow as both a person and a dancer.
A personal interest for me in 2021 is to learn how to play the guitar. My brothers and my dad, they all play the guitar really well. So this year in 2021, I'm gonna make sure that I play the guitar so I can bring some serenata to Jenny. It's on video, so it's gonna happen. Another goal for me in 2021 is to do some soul searching. The last 15 years of my life, I've had some awesome jobs, build new skills, establish some really nice friendships, but it's time to focus a little bit on me. I have the privilege to be able to go to Mexico and try to learn a little bit more about me. They say that in America, you live to work, but now I get the opportunity to try to work on myself a little bit more, get to know myself a little bit better. Because of this, I look to soul search and I want to get back on track to make sure that I figure out what I want to do and what kind of impact I'm going to leave in this world before I'm gone. Thank you for joining us in this reflection. We hope you're feeling ready to have a good start to the new year.
We would love to know what your goals are for 2021. Leave them in the comments below. We would love to cheer you on.
Bueno.
Happy New Year, Feliz Año Nuevo, and we wish you all the best. Ciao.
And action. Welcome back. Welcome back to our channel.
Sorry, I was looking over here.
If you're new and you haven't subscribed,